Welcome to this Mindset Monday, where I'm going to show you 10 ways to become a more powerful you. I get so frustrated. I look out in the world today and I see a lot of manipulation. The big banks, the big pharma, our educational system, and there's a lot of stuff that weakens humanity as an individual human being. It's meant to calcify your pineal gland, which is the connection to source, to God, to weaken our bodies so that we don't feel alive, so that we don't feel good all the time. When we don't feel good all the time, we don't make our own decisions. We're making other decisions that are programmed in our mind. So how do we break free from that? How do we become the ultimate, most powerful versions of who we are and who we're destined to be? Number one is to figure out why I believe you're doing it in the first place. We talk about identity over the past 5 years. Why do you want to change? Set a timeline on it. What do you want to hear from your friends? And how are we going to make it possible? I think that's huge. When you have a concrete why, a why that makes you cry, it immediately instills a mission bigger than you inside your own heart, inside your own gut and your soul, so that you can immediately take action on it. The biggest thing of taking it on is taking on the challenge, which is number 2. You want to take it on. You have to lean into fear with curiosity. So how do you do that? Instead of denying the challenge altogether, just step into it. Now, I already mentioned taking action, which is going after the challenge. But what I want you to do for number 3 is to identify yourself as an action taker. You see, something magical happens when we start to program our subconscious mind, our long-term memory, which makes up about 75% of our entire brain, which dictates whether or not you're going to materialize that thing that you've always wanted in your life or that thing that you don't want, right? If you program your subconscious mind, you're going to live a vicious cycle of materializing exactly that. So identify yourself with being an action taker. Proclaim it, set an intention every single day with taking action, because now that's who you are. And number 4 is to use your words wisely. Words aren't meant simply to just communicate things. Words are meant to build. When you use powerful, constructive words for the people that you love and care about, they're gonna feel that. Not only are they gonna feel that, but if they accept it in their subconscious mind, they're going to become that. So that's ultimately what we want. We want the people around us to feel strong and empowered by our words, because when they do, we will as well. We're a reflection of our environment. Everybody in our experience is a mirror unto us. So how do we create the most building, the most integrity-driven, the most powerful, the most commanding words in our vernacular every single day? Number 5 is to be humble. Always remember where you've been so that it creates gratitude in the present moment. I think humble and humility and gratitude kind of go together. It's hard to be grateful if you're not humble. So continue to see everything as if it's the first time and the last time every single day. And that'll create instant humility in your life. Number 6 is to be present. If you're a dreamer like me, we're constantly living in our own minds and our visions, and that keeps us out of the present moment. Emotions can't be created in the present moment. You can't feel them. So when you're present, all that emotion from the past, the anxiety from the future of all the things that you have to do, can't exist. When you're totally present in body, the only thing that can exist is the true feeling of serenity and gratitude for existing right here, right now, for breathing in this oxygen. And number 7, be patient and trust. Breathe. Know that everywhere you've been in your life, you've been there for an exact reason. Everywhere you're going is a calculation on the thoughts, the 5 best friends you have, and the books that you're reading in this present moment right now. So be patient. Whatever that goal, whatever that dream, whatever that vision is, will come to pass as long as you keep moving forward with consistency and you be patient in the present moment. Number 8 is to be generous. Don't be stingy. I got some friends, and I don't hang out with them too much, but they have T-Rex arms, right? Everywhere they go, I'm always paying the bill. And that's fine because I'm super generous as it is, but don't be one of these T-Rex people. Start to live outside yourself. Reach down in your wallet every once in a while. Or if it's not just material stuff and buying dinners for people or whatever else, maybe you're creating an experience for that individual, or you're thinking about them. You're sending them words of affirmation on a text message in the morning, letting them know how much you mean to them. That's being generous as well. There's a lot of ways to be generous that aren't revolved around monetary means. Number 9 is to simply have a vision for your life. If you look forward 40 years from now, what do you want to see at the end of your life? Or maybe 300 years from now with common day medical advances. What do you want to see then? What do you want your friends to say? What would be a successful life? What would you have to create to look back at that? Who would you have to become? See, the journey is absolutely amazing, but it becomes even more amazing when we start to have a vision for our life and we see that vision come to pass. Number 10, last but not least, is to simply walk with love. What does it mean to walk with love? It means first and foremost to take a stand for who you are, to demonstrate what it means to have these elements of power that we talked about already in this mindset. What does that look like for you? Because when you're demonstrating, when you're shining your light the most, when you're being all that you know how to be, that's the ultimate love there is. Because you're showing humanity, you're showing your friends, you're showing your lover, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever it is, what it means to truly be alive. And to truly be alive is love. I think that's what shows love the most, is when we're totally engaged, present moment centered, in the moment, and living our destiny. And a big thing for me with walking in love is to understand everybody's unique individual love language. Your love language is completely different than mine, maybe not. But each person that I come into contact with, whether it be somebody on the FitLife team or somebody in my life, I like to kind of cater to their love language. A great book, 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman, helps you do that in relationships. If you have kids, it's important to know what really makes them feel loved as well. And that's gonna help you get outside yourself as time goes on. So these are the 10 things that you can do to step into more personal power. Hopefully you enjoyed them. Share this video if you learned anything at all with somebody that could use a little pick-me-up on a Monday morning. I'm Drew Canoli, live from Vancouver. See you next week.